Hello again, YouTube, and welcome back. I don't think we're quite done with you, me and her love story. So I wanted to go through this here and see what else. We obviously have the music gallery, the music in the gallery there, which you can see stuff. But I want to see what happens when we start another game. I know there's more. There has to be more. So let's get into it and see what's what. Life is like a staircase. Should I keep climbing? Otherwise, if you start overthinking it, you'll have trouble taking the next step. There are no branching paths, no point in regretting actions you didn't take. Say like it's a series of choices, but that's nonsense picked up by the old and bitter. Yesterday leads to today, and today leads into tomorrow. One step at a time. What lies ahead? You won't know until you get there. I do like that sentiment though. Like, keep pushing forward, right? I like that. I like that sentiment. It is bright. At the top of the staircase, I step out into the dazzling sun. This is the school roof. Most students are barred entry. You think I'd be used to this view from up here, but evidently a few hours difference is all it takes to make the world look brand new. Yukitaro, you up here? No response. The peaceful autumn breeze is all that greets me. Grass has sprouted between the cracks in the concrete, and the pile of desks is on the far side, rusting from exposure to the elements. Up here, it almost feels like a forgotten place, lost to time. I love it. Specifically, I love the 360-degree view of the town below. I lived my whole life here. Every inch of this town is packed with nostalgic memories. The longer I look out at it, the calmer I feel. When they randomly voted me onto the campus cleanup committee, I wasn't exactly eager. But if I'd known about this little perk sooner, maybe I would have volunteered for the job. Roof access is only granted to two groups, the Astro Club for stargazing, and the cleanup committee to haul desks in and out. That said, I'm told there are plenty of spare keys floating around if you know where to look. This school roof has a certain legend attached to it. By the way, I forgot about that. As a result, every now and then, other students will ask me to unlock the door for them, which is why I'm up here today, at the behest of my friend Yukitaro. Unfortunately, he seems to be running late. Hmm? I looked down. There's a cell phone lying face down on the ground by the door. Whose is this? Place a phone call. Check the call history. I checked the call history. God, 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 God. What the heck? Next, I checked the address book. There's only one entry. Yep, you guessed it. God. A burner phone for God? There's no way this actually belongs to the big man upstairs, right? Well, it doesn't belong to the big man. It's how you get a hold of the big man. Come on, think, Shinichi. Think. Now loading. Boop boop. The girl looks back at me. My battery is dying. What battery? Need to recharge. Want to get zappy? I think I pushed the wrong button by accident. Looks like I launched one of those visual novel games. I've seen some friends play those on their handheld game consoles. Wouldn't be surprised if it made the jump to mobile too. I never played one myself. At least, I don't think I have. But I feel like I recognize that uniform. Do I know you? Boop 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 boop. I can hear a strange voice. Boop 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 boop. There's a girl up on the roof. On the roof over the stairs. Raise your hand straight in the air. Her expression totally blank, staring vacantly into the sky, staring at whatever lies beyond. Boop 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 boop. Huh? Her body starts to sway. Her voice is fading. Boop. 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 Whoa. Xiao? You alright? Boop. Boop. Her eyes lock onto mine. Battery is dying. What battery? Need to recharge. Her face is so close to mine. I can feel her breath on my skin. Her lips are inches away. According to the school legend, if two people share a kiss on the roof, their love will be eternal. I completely forgot that they mentioned that at the very beginning of the game. Holy crap. They totally did. Wanna get zappy? Alright, last time I said no Zappy. Let's see what Zappy does. Something travels through her body and across my skin, fraying all sense of reason to char. Pulling in like a magnet, my lips are drawn to hers. Wow, is nothing sacred? What exactly are you doing on the roof of our esteemed academy? Miyuki. What am I doing? Oh. Recharging. What? Kissing. What? What? Kissing triggers the event flag. I've heard enough. Miyuki swings her baseball bat. Don't treat Shinichi like your plaything. Yeah, I'm not your plaything. Shinichi, he's my boyfriend. What? I've been friends with Sony and Miyuki since we were kids. In elementary school, we used to play together all the time, but we grew apart as we got older. Happens to a lot of people. Well, I've been skating through life without any hobby. She quickly proven she can master anything she tries. With her looks, smarts, athletic abilities, and natural talent for acting, she became the school's queen bee practically overnight. Rumor has it she received over a dozen love confessions within her first month at the school. I'm told 2 of them were from girls, and 1 of them was even from a teacher. Supposedly, she shot them all down, but they say one of the guys refused to take no for an answer, and she was forced to practically fight him off with a baseball bat. She's so famous, the students can't seem to stop talking about her. Then there's me, a total nobody. I'm so invisible, I'm practically air. Bland, inoffensive, barely even there. An utterly unforgettable NPC character in the RPG of life. I'm hardly even worthy of breathing the same air as her. Just being around her makes me kinda tense. So yeah, I'm the furthest thing from your boyfriend. You be quiet. Shinichi and I are in a relationship. I'm afraid you don't have a chance with him. So could you leave already? That's not true. You aren't dating. Excuse me, how would you know? I'm a transceiver. God sent me a radio transmission from beyond the universe. Seems like she's 2 corn dogs short of a picnic. It's a weird way of saying that. Whatever. Talking to you is a waste of breath. Listen, here. Shinichi and I have known each other for a long time, so as his girlfriend... Got it. She raises her hand, interrupting Miyuki. You're the childhood friend character. Your true feelings are a mystery. You're a staple of visual novels. Visual novels? Oh, you mean like this one? You know, I'm still unsure to, like, because she did that thing with the whole, changing the universe thing, right? Which, you know, unless our character was going crazy, actually happened. So there has to be more to her character, right? So that's what I'm trying to find out. See if we can find more about her character. Because, you know, that whole thing of, I'm going to fade into the background, and, you know, we didn't see her at all. I thought we were going to see her at the very end there with the whole cat thing, but no, that didn't pan out. Oh, you mean like this one? I hold up the cell phone I found earlier. Whoa. That was a static shock I felt just now. Thief! The phone falls from my now numb fingers. She bafflingly snatches it and shoots me an accusatory look. I didn't steal it. It was lying on the ground over there. On the ground? Yeah. So I owe you a favor. Well, I wouldn't go that far, but... I'll make it up to you. Let's get zappy. Hold it right there. Yuki's not visibly trembling with rage. What was it you called me? The childhood friend character? Are you seriously comparing me to a character in a video game? Yep. Get real. She slams down her bat hard on the concrete. Life is not a video game. You hear me? My feelings are the real deal. Some video game character can't possibly compare to. Got it. Miyuki's tone is dripping with fury, but as the girl raises her hand, like she doesn't even notice. Can you kiss him? What? If you're really dating, you can kiss him, right? What? That has nothing to do with... Kiss him right now. Should be easy, right? Yuki's face is so red the sunset can't even compare. Fine. It's just a kiss. Perfectly normal for us. So this adds context to this scene here, right? Because now we know this is her first kiss. This would be her first kiss if she kissed me, right? Like, that's interesting. It makes sense, like, why she's acting the way she does now. We have all this context. And that's why second playthrough was great. I can do it. I can kiss him, but if we... Listen, if you're opposed to it, we really don't have to. I'm not opposed to it. To tell you the truth, I was always waiting for this. As kids, we were 2 peas in a pod. When did it all fall apart? When did I start to distance myself? I'm really happy you asked me to meet me up here. Yuki. Her voice is barely a whisper.
初めてのキス。
See, again, I forgot about that, right? Because how long it had been in the game. This would be my first kiss. But I'll give it to you. Two.
やっぱりダメ、恥ずかしい。
I can't. This is too awkward. Cute.
私には慎みがあるの。人前でキスするのが恥ずかしいだけよ。
I just prefer to keep matters private. That's all. Public displays of affection are far too shameless. Well, holding hands stuff like that in public. I'm behind all that, right? Like, I prefer to keep private stuff private. Like, yeah. Like doing stuff like this, like YouTube and Twitch. Like, while it is gaming, is very, it puts me out there more in ways that I didn't realize it would.
ねえ、しんいち、私たちは恋人よね。
Tell her, Shinichi, the two of us are dating, aren't we? But I
はっ
don't.
きりして、ここに呼び出したのはあなたじゃない。
Make it clear to her. You're the one who called me up here
そ
after
のおか
all.
げで私も心を決めた。
You actually pushed me to make up my mind and... Wait, what? I did what now?
しらばっくれないで。これはあなたが。
Don't play dumb. I know you wrote this. Miki pushes a letter out of her pocket. To Miss Sony Miyuki. I'll be waiting for you on the rooftop after school. There's no signature. Never seen this letter in my life.
あれあれ
Wait.
そういえばこれ、しんいちの字じゃない。
I'm gonna look at this. This isn't your handwriting.
待たせたな。
Sorry, I'm late.
男のロマンクラブ部長、あけぼのゆうたろう、健在。
Arriving just in the nick of time. Akibonino Yukitaro, captain of the Boys and Dreams Club. Of course. It was this
屋
idiot.
上での告白、交わされる伝説のキス、そして二人は伝説の愛を誓う。
A rooftop confession. A legendary kiss. To exchange eternal vows of love.
ああ、なんて男のロマンティック。そして君は僕のラマンティック。あれ
Yes, this is what dreams are made of. Me, the gallant prince, and you, the fair maiden. What? Sana-san. Visibly struggling to contain herself, Miyuki strides to the door and slams it behind her.
なぜだ。
Why? Nice going, genius.
俺
Was it something I said?
しまった。あまりの男のロマン状況に興奮しすぎたか。
Damn. Must have let all the dreams go to my head. Yeah, I don't think that's it. Forget it. It's better save the explanation for later, or we're gonna be standing up here all night. Hey, you.
ぬる
Boop boop. Her expression is still completely blank. I don't have the first clue what she's thinking. That whole recharge thing from earlier, what was that
充電
about?
はビリビリなの。
Recharging my zappy? Okay, well, what's
エッチな
zappy?
の。
Kissing.
ち
What?
したのか。
You were kissing up here?
仕
No.
掛けたの。
Almost.
未遂事件。
What the hell is almost? Yeah, you're either kissing or you weren't. I can't believe I have to explain
ぬ
this.
る
Boop
フ
boop.
ラグ必要なの。
You have to trigger the event
好
flag.
感度ないと逆効果。
You have to raise your affection points or you'll fail. This isn't a video game.
Hi.
Got it! She raises her hand straight up in the air like an antenna searching for radio
Aoi wa
waves.
攻略ヒロイン。
Aoi is a romance
こ
option.
の世界はゲームなの。
And this world is a video game. There's a term for people like this, gamer brain. I'm not sure what the original definition was, but these days it's used to mean someone who can't tell the difference between games and reality. And they do exist.
でも
Same with anime and manga and a bunch of other different types of media people can, sink their teeth into. Even streamers and stuff. But yeah, let's move on.
黒
But
髪ロング幼なじみがメインヒロインなの。
your childhood friend with the long dark hair is the main
青
heroine.
い攻略は後回しなの。
I always would
バ
have to
イバイ
wait.
なの。
Bye bye. What? Hey, wait. But she ignores me and runs off down the stairs.
相変わらずのテンパっぷりだな。
That girl's always such an enigma. What do you mean,
と
always?
いうか説明してもらうぞ。曽根さんがいなくなった原因は何だ？
More importantly, I need you to explain. Why the heck did Sona-san storm off like that?
そしてどうして向こうまで？貴様ディア銃か？ディア銃なのか？
Now you've got Murako to boot. You punk. Are you a normie? Are you a goddamn normie? Wait a second. Do you know her?
何言ってるんだ？
What? Are you
さ
serious?
っきの電波は向こう葵。
That ditz was Murako
俺たちの
Aoi.
クラスメートだろう。
She's in our class, dude. Murako Aoi. The name doesn't ring any bells whatsoever. To be honest, I'm not much of a people person. I'm pretty socially awkward. Like, it's been almost 6 months and I still don't know the names of all the girls in our class. But that's grade A space cadet. It's hard to believe I could forget someone as unique as her. I crawl into bed.
ビリビリするの？
When I get zappy. Back there on the roof. Everything from her pose to her appearance. And everything she said is all identical to the scene from the mobile game. It's like she jumped right out of the scene and into real life. And the protagonist's name was... so we did get his first name here, I didn't realize. Suzuki Shinichi too. No, it can't be. I don't want the power to turn video games into reality, do I? Whoa there, buddy. Now I'm the one with gamer brain. That visual novel was on Murako's phone. She probably had all the dialogue memorized. She was probably just acting it out. She probably set the protagonist's name to mine on purpose. But why? Forget it. I'm letting my imagination get carried away. I pull the blanket over my head and squeeze my eyes shut. That night in my dreams I see Miyuki, and we kiss? Start of a new day. Man, that dream I had last night was pretty weird. But another day would be just the same as always. Just another ordinary. Huh? A letter tumbles out of my shoe locker. I take it to my desk and open it carefully, half trembling to discover what awaits inside. Meet me on the rooftop at lunch. Die! Ah! Shigetaro, were you peeking? First I find out you're old friends with Sona-san, and then I find out not only did you try to cheat on her with Muraku, but on top of that you got this old-fashioned love letter? You're a normie, aren't you? You're a goddamn normie!
お天道様が許してもこの男のロマンクラブ部長あけぼの雄太郎が断固として許さん
Your god may forgive you, but the captain of the Boys in Dream Come, I, Akabono Yukutaro, never will. Keep your nose out of other people's letters?
すまん
Sorry.
一応男のロマンクラブの存続にも関わることだろ
But you know stuff like this will affect whether the BD Club lives to see another day. Ah, yes. The Boys in Dreams Club. Don't worry, it doesn't make much sense to me either. Yukutaro describes this club as for boys who want to pursue their dreams. Personally, I have no idea what it means. The club's actually been around for quite some time, but with a name like that, I can't imagine how many people would go out of their way to join. Unsurprisingly, once spring rolled around, Yukutaro was the only member left of the BD Club, was on the verge of being disbanded. In the end, he convinced me, in name only, purely to keep the club alive. It doesn't matter what I do as long as I stay in the club, right?
男のロマンとはつかめないからこそ追い求めるもの
My friend, you can't pursue a dream you're already living.
恋愛成就ディア充となった暁には即刻除名それが男のロマンクラブ鉄の掟なのだ
The moment you achieve romantic fulfillment and become a normie, your membership is null and void. This is the oath sworn by the BD boys. Maybe disbanding is for the best?
それは時々俺も悩む
I'm starting to think so too. Yukutaro may seem like a goofball, but he takes this 100% seriously.
恋愛の目を潰すわけにはいかんしな
No sense in sabotaging a relationship just to keep my club alive, you know?
ほらよ
Here. He set something on my desk. This is the game I saw yesterday. And Murako has left Yukutaro, after Murako left, Yukutaro demanded to know every last detail of what happened. Obviously, I couldn't tell him about all that stuff Miyuki said, but I did tell him about the visual novel on her phone. I barely gave you anything to go on. How did you find
裕
it?
次郎そういうのに詳しいからさ
Oh right, Ryuji Joji knows a lot about these games. Who's Ryuji Joji?
俺の弟な
My kid
ヒ
brother.
ロインが向こうそっくりだって言ってただろ写真見せたら一発だった
You said that the heroine looked dead on like Murako, so I showed him a pic of her, and that's all it took. When I see a pic of her, like, what? It's like a class picture, maybe? That's still not much to go on. If it's just like a picture of her face or whatever, maybe she's standing in the front, she's short, maybe you could see all of her, so that maybe? Or, like, I mean, I guess this game came out around, what, 2008 or 9? Social media is a thing? Maybe they use it and they found her social media, but I don't know if she seems like the type to use social media. Either way, I think I'm overanalyzing this. I look at the girl on the screen. Then I look at the girl sitting a few desks away. They're absolutely identical. A perfect 2D recreation. If you told me the developers modeled their character on her, I wouldn't doubt it for a second. Murako sits silently at her desk. She doesn't try talking to anyone or play with her phone. She just stares into empty space. While everyone else is chatting about their morning with their friends, the space around her is perfectly quiet like a vacuum. Almost as if she's focusing on picking up the faintest radio waves from the farthest reaches of space. Got it! Just then she thrusts her hand in the air.
受信なの
Transmission
開
received.
発スケジュール把握なの
Development schedule
攻
confirmed.
略継続するの
Route in progress. She babbles to no one in particular. But her class is already used to her antics. No one finds her behavior surprising. At least, that's the sense I get. What a
悪いこと
weirdo.
は言わんやめとけ
Nothing against her, but I suggest you set your sights elsewhere.
あんなのと付き合ったら苦労するに決まってる
She's one giant headache waiting to happen. Huh? I never said I was interested in her like
じゃ
that.
あなんで詮索を
Then why are you asking about her? She tried to kiss me on the roof. Obviously I'm gonna be at least a little curious, you know? But that's all there is
な
to
らい
it.
いんだが
For your sake, I sure hope
あ
so.
んまりいい噂を聞かないし
I've heard some pretty bad rumors, dude. Such
男
as
癖が悪いとかなんとか。
they say she's easy.
いや、俺は信じないけどな。
Not that I buy it,
彼
obviously.
女、普通にコミュニケーションが成立するようには思えないし。
I mean, she's impossible to talk to, much less anything else. After witnessing her gamer brain antics yesterday, I agree. She seems like she's off in her own little world, or at the very least, totally oblivious to the people around her. She can't carry a conversation to save her life. Hey, Yukitaro. Is that game available on the App
この
Store?
まま持ってけ。
You can keep it. What? The phone?
これ、龍次郎の旧型なんだ。
Yeah. Ryuji Joshi got himself a new one
シムカード
recently.
抜いてあるから通話はできないけど、ゲームなら問題ないから。
There's no SIM card, so you can't make calls with it, but you can download games no problem.
龍次郎が言うには、ネトラレ系の隠れた名作らしい。
According to him, this is a classic NTR game. NTR, what's that?
俺にはわからん。専門用語らしいからな。
Hell if I know. It's a visual novel term, I guess.
何やら男のロマンが香る。
But I'm getting some BD vibes from it. I see.
おはよ
Good morning. Yuki's voice rings out through the classroom. Just like that, all the girls start to gather around her in a giant circle. They start asking her questions like whether she'd seen last night's season premiere, or if she heard about the new story the new store that just opened up in town. No matter the topic, Miyuki answers each one with grace and sophistication and a smile. Just like that, she lights up the room, drawing attention from quite a few of the guys in her class. This happens every morning, and every time every time it makes me painfully obviously aware of the distance between us. Sonu Miyuki, the queen bee, and I'm a nobody.
学園という名の荒野に咲いた一輪の花。
A lone flower blossoming in the vast desert of this campus.
やはり曽根さんはお美しいな。
Man, she's just so beautiful. Yeah. Here in the classroom, she's the star of the show. But I know she's just playing the part. As her old friend, I know what she's really like. Fussy and plain spoken.
おい、今の見たか？
Dude, did you just see that?
曽根さんがこっちチラ見した。
Sonny-san just glanced over at us.
俺やっぱり曽根さんラブだ。ロマンを求めて告白せざるを得ない。定めだ。
Aha. I can't help it. I'm crazy about her. And if I want to pursue this dream, I gotta confess my love. It's destiny. Good luck. I'm rooting for you, man. And yet, even as I speak,
ルル
boop boop, I can't help but glance at Muraku at the corner of my eye. Amidst the cheerful chatter, she sits peacefully still, the very picture of loneliness. During class, using my textbooks as a cover, I stealthily take out Yukitaro's brother's phone and launch the game. Boop boop. Her eyes lock onto mine.
切れたの
My battery is dying. What battery?
必要なの
Need to recharge.
するの
Wanna get zappy? Yeah, this is definitely the same game from yesterday. Conversation plays out a little differently in the game, but for the most part it's exactly the same as what happened on the roof. This level of pinpoint accuracy can't possibly be a coincidence. She must have been intentionally trying to recreate the scene word for word. Is she really interested in me? Whoa there, buddy. I muttered to myself. It's way too early to be drawing any sort of conclusion. Prior to yesterday, Muraku and I had never even spoken to each other. Willing myself to keep a level head, I resumed the game.
待つの
Wait, the heck are you doing?
親猫なの
I'm the mommy cat. Holy crap, again, I totally forgot this got referenced. Nice try. Cats don't talk, they meow. Boop boop. Aoi frowns down at herself for a moment. Yeah, I'm the mommy cat. That's not what I meant. The scene strikes me as familiar. Definitely seems like the sort of thing the real word Miyuki would say, at least. Or, I say Miyuki, I only said Miyuki. That Aoi would say. Geez. My brain kind of autopiloted that. And I know her propensity for oddball antics. I can't be sure she wouldn't do something like this IRL. I shoot a fugitive glance at the IRL Muriko. Boop boop. There's her trademark pose again. She's not taking any notes. In fact, she doesn't seem to care about the lesson at all. Instead, she just sits there, hand in the air, staring at empty space. Even in autumn, the afternoon sun is as harsh as ever. My vision is engulfed in a white haze. Eventually, after blinking a few times, my sight finally registers a lone figure. Oh, Shinichi. Standing there is none other than Sony Miyuki herself. No way. You're the one who invited me up here. No, genius, did you forget what my handwriting looks like? Oh, right. On top of everything else, she's a master of calligraphy, too. As such, her handwriting is extremely distinctive. Wait, then how did you know it was a written invitation? Because I got one, too. She holds out a sheet of paper. I can tell it's the exact same stationery as mine. And that means... Can't imagine what she hopes to achieve by doing this. Who? Who indeed? Let's see who's waiting and find out. Oh. What's oh. Okay then. Alarm on my phone was going off. We stand there in silence, side by side, gazing out at the town. The clear autumn air seems to stretch on endlessly. It feels like we need to talk about what happened yesterday. At the same time, it feels so personal somehow. It never used to be like this. In the past, we had more of a playful relationship. We had no trouble teasing or joking with each other. But we can't go back to the way we were. In the distance, I hear the crack of a baseball bat. That reminds me, why did you bring the bat? To practice my swing? It's for my next performance. The play is about softball. Interesting. Come to think of it, she was carrying one yesterday, too. You're really dedicated, huh? Well, as a second year, I did kind of steal the lead role from the older students, so now I need to earn it. I'm impressed. I close my eyes. In the past, we'd often go play at the local indoor batting cage. I remember her long hair fluttering with the motion of a perfectly beautiful swing. You're lying, aren't you? About what? Needing to practice. You're already a pro. I think you're overestimating me. Doubt it. You had the bat with you yesterday too, didn't you? There's no way she was just bringing a baseball bat to a romantic rendezvous just because she has more tact than that. Actually, now that I think about it, I remember hearing that she used a baseball bat to defend herself from a particularly aggressive admirer. Suppose the guy came close to spending the rest of his life in a wheelchair. And at the time, I thought it was just another overblown rumor, but where there's smoke, there's fire, so they say. It's for self-defense.
そういう側面もあるけど。
I mean, partially, yeah. Alright, well, try not to kill anyone with that thing. Shut up. Miyuki pouts. She would never just let that side of herself show in front of our classmates, but this is the real
私
her.
だって怖いのよ。
I'm only human, I get scared sometimes. I don't blame her for keeping her guard up around random guys. The rooftop door is the only exit. If it got locked, she'd be trapped, and just like that, her perfectly reputation would be destroyed overnight. Wait, what the heck just happened there? Is it just a quick, looking at her face, I can see traces of the girl I used to know. Oh, it was a quick,
相変わらずね。
sorry.
鋭いんだか鈍いんだか。
You haven't changed a bit. I can tell you're really smart, or really dense. Or really, really dense.
別に
My bad.
諦めたわよ。とっくの昔に。
It's fine. I gave up on you years ago. It's true. We gave up on each other a long
それ
time
にして
ago.
もまだかしら。
Funny, our mysterious letter writer sure is taking her sweet time to get up here. Geez, can't imagine why. We exchanged sarcastic quips. Feel a bit more comfortable now that I know the old her hasn't completely gone. That makes it easier to work up the courage to talk to her. Listen, about yesterday.
あ、
Yesterday.
あれね。
Oh, right, that was all an act, right? To help me get out of that
そ
jam?
うなのよ。新一嫌がってたでしょ。
Oh, of course. You look like you were really freaked out. Yeah, it totally threw me for a loop. I mean, I barely even know her. Thank you for showing up when you did. Seriously.
私が何をしたわけでもないし。
No need to thank me. I hardly did a thing. She stares at the ground, letting her guard down in a way that would be unthinkable in front of anyone else. I pause for a moment. Then, once she calms, I ask her again. That love confession. It was all just an act, right?
うん。
Right.
間違いだから忘れて。
It wasn't real. Just forget it. Again, knowing what we know now, we totally know it's not, and it seems like she was really hoping. Wow. Alright, I will. There's no agreement between us. Two of us are old friends and nothing more. I have to maintain my distance from her. That much is crucial.
でも向こうさんって変。
Right. That Miracle-san is sure is something else. Again, knowing what we know now, like we know, like she's probably feeling really, really bad about it, right? It's like she totally opened herself up, only to have me now think, oh no, it was just a joke, right? I noticed her steering the conversation back into safe territory.
電波っていう噂本当だわ。
I guess rumors are true. She's nuttier than a fruitcake. And with a bad case of gamer
何
brain.
それ。
The heck is gamer brain? It's where you start to confuse video games with reality. I hate that. Her tone sharpened
だから
suddenly.
いつもあんな態度なの。
Is that why she always behaves the way she
いつも
does?
他人事っていうか心ここにあらずっていうか。
She doesn't seem to care about anything, or at least she never seems to pay much
見てい
attention.
てイライラするのよね。
Honestly, it's infuriating me. Yuki's the type to always put 100% into everything she does. So it makes sense that she wouldn't get along too well with someone as absent-minded as Muraku. Come on, don't be so hard on her. Having poor grip on reality can't be easy for her either, you
違う
know.
の。
That's
この
not true.
声は
Who's there? Muraku. Just like yesterday, she's standing up there on the roof of the stairs. Have you been here the whole time?
現実と虚構区別ついてるの。
I can tell the difference between reality and
こ
fiction.
の世界はゲーム。
This world is a game.
葵は攻略ヒロイン。
Oh, he has a
ま
romance
たそ
option.
の話。
Not this nonsense
証
again.
拠を見せてもらいたいわね。
Listen, let's see your proof
証
then.
拠？
Proof?
うん。
She tilts her head, puzzled. Boop boop. Then she starts to pull down her
ちょっと
skirt.
何してるのよ。
Stop right there. What on earth do you think you're doing?
モザイクかかるの。
I remember getting naked and our world will fade to black. Yeah, I seriously
や
doubt
め
that?
なさいよ。恥ずかしくないの？
Don't you dare! Have you no
どうしてな
shame?
の？
What's shameful about it? You seriously don't know? Surely she's got to have at least some common sense,
とに
right?
かく脱ぐのはやめて。
Whatever, just keep your clothes on, for God's sake. Mercury falls silent, as if lost in thought. Okay,
別の証拠なの。
different proof then. She takes her cell phone out of her pocket. God,
神様？
God.
ギャルゲーの神様なの。
Yeah, the god of visual novels.
世界はゲームなの。プログラムなの。
This world is a video game, a program,
アップデートできるの。
and programs can be patched. What's that supposed to
使
mean?
えるの。
The world will
だっ
change.
たら奇跡の一つでも見せてもらいたいわね。
Oh yeah, show us a miracle then, would you?
Hi.
Got it! Miracle nods absently and raises her phone into the air. I have a feeling I know who she's calling. Boop 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 boop. Boop 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 boop.
向こうさん、何してるの？
Roseanne, what are you trying to do? Like she's calling God?
電話番号あるの？
Since when does God have a phone number? Since never, as far as I know.
ないわよね。
Yeah, I didn't think so. Boop 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 boop. Boop 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 boop. As usual, God shows no sign of picking up. Nevertheless, Merkel keeps calling.
だんだんしんどくなってきたわ。
At this point, it just hurts to
いつまでや
watch.
るの？
Are you done yet? Not until he answers, probably. Knowing Merkel, it seems like the obvious conclusion. That would explain why she suddenly collapsed
彼
yesterday.
女、家族と仲が悪いんだっけ？
Heard she has a complicated family situation. She
家
does?
に帰らないで、外で泊まり歩いてるとか。
She supposedly never goes home, sleeps in a different bed every night.
誰のところに泊まってるのかは知らないけど。
Whose bed, though? I'm unsure. In the back of my mind, I remember what Yukitaro told me earlier. The rumors of her sleeping around. Boop 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 boop. Boop 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 boop. Hey Merc. Boop boop. Maybe your phone doesn't get service up here? Oh, I don't know. Maybe God's a little busy right now?
そうなの？
Boop boop. You think so?
電池が足りない気が。
Maybe he doesn't have enough battery
いいから
power.
降りてきなさいよ。
Just get down from there, would
何
you?
か用事があるんでしょ？
You want to talk to us, right?
せーの。
3, 2, 1. Hey, do not jump from there. Boop
どう
boop.
してなの？
Why not? Oh my god. Because it's not safe, genius. How has she survived this long not knowing these
いいから
things?
はしごから降りなさい。
Just use the ladder, please. Got it. She proceeds to climb down a little more recklessly than I would have liked. We should grab the side of the railings and just slide down like a video game character or, action protagonist. Fine, the three of us are standing on even ground.
それでどうして私たちを呼び出したの？
So why did you ask us to meet up here? What? Wait,
あ
that
なたの
means
字よね。
you wrote those letters,
そ
didn't
う
you?
なの。
Uh-huh.
先に言っておくわ。聞いてたかもしれないけど。
Well, then, first things first, let me make this clear, as you may or may not have
昨
already
日の
heard.
告白は勘違いから生じた行き違いよ。
Everything that happened yesterday was a total
私と新
misunderstanding.
一はただの幼馴染。
Shinichi and I are old friends,
それ
that's
以上
all.
でもそれ以下でもない。
Nothing more, nothing
特
less.
別な恋愛感情なんてないから。
There's nothing romantic between us. Yeah, it's for the best.
はい。
Got it! What is
選
it?
択肢 A。
Plan
友
A.
達作戦。
Friendship mission. What?
葵とみゆきと新一。
Ari and Miyuki and Shinichi
友達なるの。
will all be
Dame.
friends. Okay? Be friends. Sure, that sounds
本
nice,
当？
right? Really? Maybe if she had a couple of decent friends to hang out with, she wouldn't act like this. You have to count me out. They say men and women can't be friends, but maybe you and Miyuki could.
気が進まないわ。
I refuse.
私、根本的にあなたと性格が合わない気がする。
I feel that you and I are fundamentally incompatible. But that's the hard no. Still, she's right. I can't imagine the two of them getting along very
は
well.
い。選択肢
Got it.
B。
Plan B. Miyuki holds her cell phone in the air. What the?
今何をしたのかしら？
What exactly did you just do?
写真作戦なの。ク
Photo
ラス
mission.
にばらまくの。
I'll send this to the whole class. Are you blackmailing us? Boo
ダ
boo.
メ？
Is that bad? The look on her face is perfectly innocent. Come on, Miyuki, explain it to
ご自
her.
由に。
Knock yourself out, Muraka-san. You
私が
serious?
新一とここにいたのは事実だもの。
I mean, it's true that Shinichi and I were up here
あら
together.
ぬ誤解は受けるでしょうけど、そのくらい簡単に解いてみせるわ。
Maybe it gives some people the wrong idea, but I can clear it out with them no problem.
私はあなたみたいな人間の仲間として見られる方がずっと恥ずかしい。
If anything, being friends with someone like you would be way more embarrassing.
二つだけ言わせてもらえる？
You know what? Let me say two things. One,
かけてもいいわ。今のあなたには一生友達なんてできっこない。
you're free to try all you like, but unless you make some serious changes, you'll never stand a chance at making any friends. Two,
私を呼び捨てにしないで。
don't call me Miyuki. That's final. With that, Miyuki strides off to the door and down the stairs. Meanwhile, I feel myself unclench. I know she wasn't shouting at me, but still.
かっこいいの。
She's so cool. You really march to the beat of your own drum,
い
huh?
る？
Boop boop. Yuki tilts her head. She looks confused, a regular occurrence for
バイ
her.
バイ。
Bye bye. Where are you going?
教室。
The classroom? She's seriously intent on showing everyone that photo? Yuki's gonna get mad, you
ど
know.
うしてなの？
Why?
許可あるの。
She gave permission. She seriously has no clue, does she? Why are you trying to get me and Miyuki together in the first
主
place?
人公メインヒロインと結ばれるの。
The protagonist needs to end up with the main
結ばれ
heroine.
ないのは変なの。
Wouldn't make
アッ
sense
プデー
otherwise.
トするの。
So Aoi requests an update patch. There you go with that dating sim nonsense
それ
again.
じゃあ
I'm gonna go now. Hold it!
ブルー？
Boot boot. Yuki's expression changed slightly, almost impeccably. Blah. Meanwhile, I'm a little shocked that I yelled at her just now. Obviously, I don't want to show that photo to everyone. Not when I'm finally starting to enjoy my life as the class wallflower. If rumors start to spread that a practical nobody like me tried to confess my love to Queen Bee Miyuki, The mere thought has me on edge already. That must be why I yelled after America to stop that from happening, right? Look, didn't you just ask her to be your friend? Isn't that what you want?
友達
Friend? She tilts her head again as if considering the merits of the word.
葵本当は友達よくわからないの
I really doesn't understand friends. I think back to her address book with the single entry. Alright, tell you what. I take my phone out of my pocket. Let's trade email addresses. It's the first step to making friends. Cool?
アドレス交換
Trade email addresses? You
どう
ready?
やるの
How do I do it? Oh, right. Obviously, she's never done this before, right? First you open up this menu. Okay, now send me an email. What the? Try to send myself an email using her phone, but it won't send. Do you not have service up here? That's so weird. My phone gets full
交換
bars.
できないの
Does that mean we can't trade? For some reason, I sense sadness in her blinking expression. Thinking quickly, I shoot her a reassuring smile. Don't worry, we can just do it manually here. I enter her phone number and email address to my contact list. Then I show it to her just in case. Is this
間違
correct?
いないの
Uh-huh. A moment of silence passes as she stares back and forth between our phones. What's wrong?
はい
Got it. She raises her hand.
これで友達なの
Does this make us friends? Yeah, I'd say so. Once you're in each other's phones, you're pretty much friends.
新一と葵友達
Shinichi and Aoi are friends? Yep, you and I are officially friends now.
友達
Friends. Murphy stares puzzled at the new addition in her address book. A long moment passes. It starts to feel like time has stopped around us. We should probably head to class. Earth 2 Muraka, you listening?
はい
Got it. Once again, her hand shoots straight up in the air.
友達なら葵は葵って呼ぶの
Now that we're friends, you should call me Aoi. Whoa, I'm not sure about that. Feels a little too personal, too
ダ
soon.
メなの
Is that bad? Yeah, I can't say no to that face. Alright. Feeling a little awkward, I clear my throat. Alright, let's go,
わかっ
Aoi.
たの新一
Sure thing, Shinichi. In the end of the day, Aoi didn't show the photo to any. In the end, Aoi didn't show that photo to anybody that day. And I think this is where we're gonna save here. Alright. Well, I don't think we noticed too much new stuff, but I'm gonna keep playing and see what we can find and figure out here. I'll probably still end up uploading this, especially if I find new stuff. I know for a fact there is. I've done a little research, and there's still more to come. I'm almost sure of that. So we will get that all sorted out and figured out. So anyway, everyone, thanks for watching. Again, comment down below, like the video, subscribe if you're new, especially if you like this kind of content here. And what I mean by that, I mean like like my username, maybe almost talking about Japanese type culture. I might be working on a video about an anime. It's probably gonna be either long in the works if it ever does come out, because I don't know how to do that kind of editing, and if I do it, just be me in front of a screen. Maybe I really don't know if I'm gonna be able to get the chance to do that or not. It would be interesting and something I would like to try, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Anyway, as I do all this new YouTube stuff, like share with your friends, that good stuff. But anyway, so long and thanks for all the fish, everyone.